Again, tonight. How about if we do something to spice up our relationship?
What did you have in mind?
Well, I went to our favorite romance boutique and I bought us some sex games.
Well, this is very interesting, Emily. First of all, we have sex invitations. So we could leave each other invitations. So I could say you're formally invited to fun with your favorite toy, followed by a bouncing lady sex position, and we just leave them for each other. That seems fun.
That's wonderful.
I bet you'll like this one though. The sex cube. You can have fun just trying to figure out which positions, and there's different sex positions on there. So it's fun finger foreplay, and then you just figure out which sex position you like. You want to give it a
So
try.
great. Look at that.
With the sex dice, you just figure out different sex positions, and it's he decides, or until orgasm, or for 2 or 5 minutes, or she decides.
Oh
So
my
very
gosh.
simple. And the other dice, sex positions.
That's amazing.
Then we have different sex positions on the cards, and so we can figure out, we can use them as flashcards, or there's different games where we play it like Rummy, or we just predict a fortune for each other, or we quiz each other on our likes and dislikes and award cards to each other.
Wow.
And there's a level of difficulty from 1 to 5. So this one is a kneeling disciple, and it's a 3. And it gives the descriptions about how to do the sex position.
Oh, that's great.
And then finally, this is one of my favorites of what I've seen. I'd like to give you a scratch ticket, so you can scratch it off, and you can
Oh.
figure out which 3 symbols match, and then we act out that position. So this one, you can see, we're going to act out something that looks like a missionary, but our legs are going to be a bit wider.
Oh.
And it describes on the back each of the sex positions. Well, Emily, with this one, it looks like you're going to need some more champagne, so I will start by filling you up when we toast each other. So we take turns rolling the die and moving around the board. I will be black, you can be pink. And so we start with doing something to make this scenario more romantic. So I'm going to sprinkle some rose petals.
Wow, that's romantic.
Your turn.
Oh, my turn. Okay, let's go.
So you move 1.
Okay.
So you move to the champagne. I'll get that for you, dear. So now you toast our relationship.
Oh, to our lovely relationship. And lots of sex.
And speaking of sex, I earned a sex card. We put together a fantasy of 6 positions, and then we act it out. So the person who gets all 6 together wins the game for us, because in this game, we win together.
Wow, well, hopefully I'll get a sex card next.
You have to kiss me.
Okay. Mwah.
Now I roll the foreplay dice. And I'm going to tickle your inner thighs.
Oh, please.
Your turn to roll.
Thank you.
You roll 3. Now you have to feed me an erotic treat.
Oh, I hope you enjoy this.
Yum. I got a 4, so now I feed you an erotic treat. How about a grape?
Yum. Thank you. Oops.
You rolled a 1. You do something now to make things more romantic. How about more rose petals?
Let's go with more rose petals. I think that's a wonderful idea.
That is very romantic. I have a 6. And I propose a toast.
To lots of sex. My turn.
I think we should show, or I need to see what else I should show you we do here. So, maybe you'll roll a 3.
Let's say I roll a 3.
So we land on the other space we haven't hit yet, where you take off an article of clothing very seductively.
Wow, that was wonderful.
And so when the game ends, we would end when we have sex positions on all different sides. And if we select additional ones, then we would end up placing them on top of each other until we have a complete fantasy for you and I to act out. And lucky you, you have a lady's choice because we just hit the winning combination. So you get to pick whatever position you want. And we act them out around the circle from red, orange, yellow, light yellow, cream colored, light blue, and dark blue, which is the colors that represent how metal or other things heat up. So it's how our lovemaking would heat up as well.
Ooh, sexy.
Fun game. Wow, that was a lot of fun different sex positions. I'm amazed that we'll never run out of options with these games. Good purchase, honey. You look like you could use some more champagne, so why don't I get that for you since you were so thoughtful?
Thanks. Brian tends to make love like we're fish flopping around in a boat. These games will give us a wide variety of new positions to try where I can constantly achieve orgasm.